you all in as requested, highly sustained, mixed belted notes, famous female singers. Let's get right into it. Excuse me. Who is that? Who is that? She's singing. Come on! My favorite song from her is off that album. She be surprising me. Taylor. Sing. We know she can sing. Wait a minute. I remember seeing that performance for the first time. She was raging. She went ham. Miley was going in. I've never heard her go in like that. In that performance, that blew my socks off when I heard that. That's when I realized Miley can really, really sing. You know what I mean? I was shook. The raspiness, the distortion, the growls. I've never heard Miley sing like that. Fire. Anyway. Come on. Come on. But the agility. The control. Look at her. See, wait a minute. It's the clarity, it's the agility, it's the control, and it's the ease. Her face, the effortlessness of it. I am blown away. I don't know who that is, but she killed it. Really? Come on, transition. That was ridiculous. Come on, Carrie. What's going on? Wait, Rita Ora can sing like that? Rita Ora? The Black Widow baby? That one? Rita, I be sleeping on these current people, I guess, cause I ain't never heard Rita sound like that. Wait a minute! Shout out to Stevie Wonder as well. That man is what no spring chicken. This is early 2000s. Wasn't in no way no spring chicken, and he's still up there hitting them notes that these female mezzos struggle to hit. So shout out to him for still being able to mix up there clearly. He's one of my favorite male vocalists of all time, top 3, and doggone it, he deserved it. Come on. Oh, they're gonna shut this. It must be copyright. I can relate. I ain't even mad. She looks beautiful. I'm sure that note is awesome. The mic is great. Laura is a beast, but did you hear the power of that note? The power, the clarity. This is. Let me listen to that again. Let me listen to that again. You better perform. You better pose. You. I mean, incredible. Oh, and it's still, see, the thinning, there was none of that. Barbara, there wasn't no thinning on Barbara's G5. Immediately apparent. The power actually, it felt like she took it up a notch when she hit that G5. The power is extreme. I mean, the vibrato, absolutely extreme. That she still has so much power, actually powered up on that note. I mean, the projection is wild. I mean, that's the most powerful, potent G5 that I've heard by a good margin thus far. Yeah! Okay, that's great too. That's great too. JoJo is a beast. I just reacted to a video all about her. She is a beast, and she has more range than I previously assumed. But the power there, yes, it was pushed. But at this point, most of them are pushed. So that is incredible. And the vibrato is perfect. With some vibrato. Come on, Perry. Katy Perry? Katy Perry? I mean, don't get me wrong. I've seen some clips, and I've a while ago I know she can sing. I know she have her moments, but I didn't know she had a moment where she could hit a G5, sustain it with a vibrato, and be on key, pitch on pitch. I didn't know she had it. She could do that. I'm shook. It sounded fantastic. I wasn't expecting that. I mean, Katy B's shocking me though. Her and Taylor Swift, I've learned from these videos that they got way more than they tend to give. You know what I mean? That they being stingy with what they can really do. I don't appreciate it. I love the mix. I love that mix, that heavy mix, and then you got a little chestier and chestier as she wound it, and the distortion, that raspiness, that just rock star quality that she's always had. That just made it all the better for me. I love Pink. I love her tone, and I love her attitude. Come on. That's the voice. That's the voice. That is the voice. I mean, the power, the vibrato, the clarity. The clip was, the audio quality of quite a few of these was bad, but I mean, I remember watching that performance, and if it's the one I think it is, where she was at the it was at some kind of like party, and she had the very, very short hair, and it was like a showcase. If that's not the right one, then I'm sure y'all will let me know, but she absolutely bodied that note. I mean, ridiculous. Sustain. She She is ridiculous. Miss Natalie Wise blew me away when thanks to y'all, I discovered her. That is ridiculous. The power again, the clarity, there's none of that thinning. And I mean, just the amount of time she sustained it. She is another. She's a wonder herself. Masterful flip up to the thicker mix. You could just hear the shift in quality as if she was going from like a soft chest to head. I mean, that flip was just so masterfully done in that heavier mix. I'm obsessed with those. Okay, it's very thin, but come on, mix. See. She is bad. It's the clarity. It's the clarity again. It's the fact that it didn't thin. It's the power and just the quality of it too. Almost sounded like auto-tuned. Like the pitch was just supernaturally perfect. You know what I mean? It just has that like an auto-tuned, auto-corrected pitch, perfect quality to it. That was very nice. And a little distortion at the end. What? The agility up that high. Obviously, the power and the clarity was there as well, but the control. Crazy. Come on. Come on. And the vibrato that she managed to add on, the control, I mean, the stamina, the breath support these people, this is taking. I mean, I'm tired. I'm tired.
It's like,
Nicole Scherzinger. I'm shook at you. I'm shook at Nicole Scherzinger from the Putty Cat group. Singing like that, and don't get me wrong again, I know she can go. I've seen her performance. She's singing that opera song, blew me away. What was that, C6 that she hit? Was fantastic, but I'm not realizing these people can hit these notes in their mix and not in their head voice. I didn't know she could do that, and the fact that the distortion on it, the clarity, then the distortion, and the fact that it was sustained like that, and it was actually pleasing to my ears. A lot of these high and beyonders aren't so nice to my ears, but hers was actually pleasant, fairly pleasant, and just I'm amazed by the tone and the distortion. I'm amazed by it. Fantastic. How are you mixing a C6? How are you mixing a C? I'm shook. I'm shook. These are high head voice. I mean, most people can't hit C6 in their head voice. I mean, come on. Okay, that wasn't the most pleasing to the ears C6 I've heard. I only heard a few thus far, but even before that, before she got to that, the length at which she sustained those notes and just kept going and running, it's just so inhuman and just extraordinary. Come on, son. Oh my goodness. I mean, she kind of sounds like I don't know, like a banshee or something, but it's wild, the control and the vibrato there too. This is getting, this is well, even at the B5, it was getting close to my tolerance level. I mean, only we're getting to the point where only dogs and cats will be able to hear these. I actually could not hear her over the crowd. Let me do that again. It sounds like she's doing high trills, extremely high trills. Her vibrato is so wild there. I cannot for the life of me hear the note. Come on. Shout out to the Celine Dion. Shout out to Celine Dion for being a part of the Trinity and being able to hit a C6 with a mix. Shout out to representing on this ridiculous at this stage of the mix game, because I'm shook. And she didn't used to be able to do that, did she? In her prime, I don't ever remember her going anywhere near this in the mix. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'd love to see that performance, because this is. Man, she got some rock star in there. The distortion up higher there. I enjoyed that part where the distortion was in her voice. I really enjoyed that. Very rock star and just edgy, sort of. I love that. Oh my goodness. And that was a fairly recent performance. I mean, she way past her prime and be able to hit C6. C6 is, I just, Patty is another anomaly. I'm sure. Come on. It's the clarity for me with hers right there. The clarity, the potency, the power, and the modulation up higher was epic as well. And just the effortlessness. I mean, these crazy. A few people surprised me, as I said. Taylor Swift surprised me. Katy Perry surprised me. Nicole Scherzinger surprised me. And I didn't know Celine. Did I know Celine could go that high in a mix? I don't know. Maybe I've watched so many compilations. I don't be remembering, but I was, at least right now, I was honestly surprised with Celine Dion's mix that she could do that. Because again, like I said, I don't remember her ever demonstrating that ability in her prime in the '90s. So I'm shook by that. I'm shook. She must have just discovered the mixing, the heavy mixing game, because that's phenomenal. I knew Ariana's. I've seen hers in compilations, but I love that she can do that. She can go up higher like that. What was it? A B5, something like that, or BD5 something. Absolutely incredible that she kept her clarity there, and it wasn't so thin. That note. I love that. I'm trying to think who else. I mean, there was so many. I can't recall them all, but I said everything. And shout out to Patti LaBelle. She was way past her prime, and still hitting the C6, or was it C6 sharp? Uh, it's ridiculous. How old was she? She had to be 70 something at that point. Who else in their 70s hitting C6 sharps and sustaining them? Who else with that clarity and that potency? I mean, just ridiculous. Thank you for liking and subscribing, and please continue to for more of your favorites.